Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Bizkit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us a misfit. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the thick bitch. Oh shit, didn't nobody come to see you old, it's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coding. Memphis niggas spit this pippin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Say hi, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Copy, cooking, whipping, shipping, till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving pack niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it burn, don't speak. Pour up, I need some more, nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach, I'm true geek. Walked in by myself, but left with 2 freaks. Ooh, we, nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah, baby, this is groovy. You can call me Money Boy, or you can call me Nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2 breathe. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island, cause I like my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island, cause I love my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Niggas talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Bizkit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Bizkit.
So cold, but I'm so hot.
Dope boys
I'm up in the trap, I'm dope boy.
with them knives.
Dope boy now.
The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Down 8 gram, headed straight to the block. Pirates, this water water is hot. Listen double up, turn a little to a lot. Right hand on the cell phone, taking orders. Left hand 360 motor to a lot. Blue hollow tips, got switches on the dot. State game, true sippers can't be stopped. Laughing at you haters while I'm thumbing through the paper. Says long at the bottom, won't you meet me at the top? The nigga ain't shit, yeah, get that a lot. Won't be deterred and I won't be stopped. Shaq Diesel number one, I post up on the block. 24/7 cause the hustle don't stop. 31 flavor, take an order like a waiter. I be selling more gas than a local truck stop. 1200 strong, 4 pounds of the Zop. Got me shining, I'm a star. Ask about me, I am legend. They gon' tell you who we are. Fuck these niggas, fuck these bitches. Get money, all I know. No love for these bitches. Never saving these hoes. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy, fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy, fresh with dope boy not.
When I'm thinking about Pass, yeah, gon' get some knots, gang, we at the spot. If we ever was short, then it's back to the block, you probably get shot. Every day the sun change, we getting money, that's one thing that's never gon' stop. Real dope boys do what it takes, playing high stakes, living to die. Do your time, keep it quiet, no matter who you are, don't get what you got. Stack it up, that's the bond to stay fresh. Oh, they think that you're not. Take a roll with a hoe, they gon' let you go. Somebody's gonna say you ain't hot. Just invest in yourself, don't worry about nobody else. There ain't no handout. If you say the same, put it on chain. Let them see you ain't tied down. Got a couple rings, did a lot of things. I ain't really gon' talk about it. Give me a trade, get you go. She gon' show up and show out. So don't ask me what the dope at, cause you already your ground.
The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. How are y'all doing? Casundra Hopson-Jordan, she sat down with Chicago NBC and gave an interview. We're going to pick it apart. I see a couple people, well, a lot of people, the Dolton sector has covered it, but we're going to cover it too. And also later on, video clip of Umar Johnson's daughter going viral on TikTok for, I guess, saying he wasn't there and wanting to meet him. Now, I did not know, no, I'm live right now. Now, I did not know that that video I uploaded of him the other day in that RBG outfit, he was actually responding to her in that clip. I did not know this. So that is a clip where he was directly responding to her. I thought he was just doing his normal Umar spiel. So we'll get into that at some point. Now, that video may either be a Rain Alive or I'm gonna do it at 9 o'clock tonight. But no, I'm here for this one because this isn't a long live. It's 16 minutes. It shouldn't take me that long to get through. All right, because her and these puffy ass shirts is gonna be the death of her. Good morning, woman. Even though you ain't say good night. Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, and how are you?
I'm doing good also.
That's it.
Let's talk about Dolton.
Oh, let's talk.
What does this community mean to you?
Cassandra, is you missing teeth? You old hood booger. That's why you talking about don't run up in your purple
Great, and how are you?
jacket.
I'm good also.
You
That's
got some
good.
teeth knocked out?
Let's talk about Dolton.
Oh, let's talk.
What does this community mean
And
to
do you gotta go?
This community means a lot to me. When I moved here, I met a lot of great people, built a really solid bond with the neighbors, and there.
Why did you block me on Facebook, ma'am? I ain't done this my second time speaking on you. Why the hell I get blocked? You ain't blocked my other page though. I got 3 of them actually, but you ain't blocked the other 2. I ain't even checking for you like that for you
There
to
were
have
times
blocked me.
that I could have easily left, but I stayed because I truly love the community and I love my neighbors. It's hard to get good neighbors. And when you got neighbors, it's like family, it's priceless.
neighbors, the community feel, the family feel?
Yes.
How long have you lived here?
I've been here 17 years now.
17 years.
Yes.
And what made you choose Dolton out of all the other South Lake communities or the city? What made you come to this location?
Well, how I came to this location, well, first through marriage. My husband, his mother, unfortunately, she passed away. She had was dealing with some health issues. So in order for us to be able to take care of her, we had to find a house. So we found the home here. We moved her in so we can care for her 24/7. But unfortunately, she had.
I don't understand how any of these questions is going to help Dolton. I'm like, Gabe, how does this help Dolton? How does it help Dolton?
to go into a nursing home, and from there she transitioned. So we end up keeping the house. Yeah.
Yeah. Dalton's in the news a lot lately. When you hear the stories, when you hear about them, you see them, how does it make you feel?
It's really disappointing because we have been national news, not for a good thing. It's been a really bad negative thing. And speaking with the residents, talking with the people that live in the village, it's just.
Yes, and you know who brought that negative national attention? The mayor. You keep talking about what the trustees have done, and they were on it, but every time you looked up when this national news was going on, the treasurer, the trustees were getting news broke to them by the goddamn news people. They were like, "Oh, did you know this?" And they like, "No, how y'all get these papers? We had to sue. That's how we got them. We had to say we gonna sue y'all black ass." And then voila, we got them. But before we said we was gonna sue, they wasn't giving us shit. So the trustees didn't know what the fuck she was doing, despite you saying it. Why won't you address the fact that it's national news because of Tiffany? You seem to ignore her and all of your criticisms of what's going on in Dolton. You said what's you've been doing, or what's going wrong, or what's wrong, what is Dolton becoming, or whatever the fuck series you've been doing, where you've been showing old dilapidated houses and shit, but they've been there for 4 years, and you talking about what has gone on. They've been there for at least 4 years. Where were you at then? Where were you at when Tiffany ran 4 years ago? When Riley and them was in office? I'm just saying, people got questions. You came up like out of the blue, like a thief in the night.
Just been so draining. It's been like a nightmare that just won't go away.
Oh, Jed, I seen you. You're going off because the people twisted your Shamar post. Stop sharing so much, or if you're going to share, stop explaining. You can't have it both ways. You're gonna drive yourself crazy. Either stop sharing so much, or when you do share the shit, cut your notifications off so you can't look at the criticism. But you should have known that was gonna be twisted, G. You've been on the internet long enough to know how this shit works. You should have known that was gonna get twisted. I'm just saying, my G. You got to ignore these motherfuckers. You got to ignore them. At the end of the day, them saying your name is just doing nothing but helping you. Helping you.
It's like no matter what you do, it's like I go to sleep, I wake up, and the problem is still here. So it's been a nightmare.
But there's so many good things happening in this community, but they're being overshadowed by all the negative news.
Yes.
Do you think you can change that?
Most definitely. I have the personality. I have the wherewithal. Of course I can change it. I jumped in the race to change it. You know, we have to change.
The one thing she didn't say is she has the experience. She ain't got no experience. But then she talking about everybody else's experience. Well, you got what to change? Let's see what the personality and the wherewithal to change it, whatever the fuck that means.
It's been a nightmare.
But there's so many good things happening in this community, but they're being overshadowed by all the negative news.
Yes.
Education ain't no requirement there.
Most definitely. I have the personality. I have the wherewithal. Of course I can change it. I jumped in the race to change it. You know, we have to change the narrative. We don't want people to see us that we're just this community that's constantly suffering or living in poverty, because it's far from what the image that has been.
Ma'am, how in the fuck are you gonna get on the news and say we don't want people to see us just for poverty, yet you have a series on your Facebook page, What is Dolton Becoming, where all you're showing is poverty and blighted houses, ma'am. You're showing the people that didn't see that, because we didn't see the poverty. Wasn't nobody driving around showing us broke down houses and shit. We saw town hall, We ain't see no, and we saw Tiffany shoveling snow and shit of that nature in Alice. We never actually saw any boarded up houses and shit. You brought that to us. Even Dingleberry commentary, when she was giving us the history of Dolton lessons, she never went out and showed the boarded up houses and shit. That was just you. Now you're saying the world don't need to see or think about y'all as being poverty stricken, yet that's what you showing on your Facebook page. You're not showing the good parts of Dolton when you're talking about what is Dolton becoming. Because I'm sure they fixed up some shit in Dolton in them same 4 years. But you ain't gonna speak about that. Hypocrite.
Put out on the internet. You have a lot of working class people here. You have a lot of retired people here. Just on this block alone are working class people. So to put that image out that...
And Tiffany called them broke and poor and said they needed all the free food services. Then you said they was beneath you. Them same working class people you talking about, didn't you call them beneath you on your Facebook page, Miss Casundra Hopson-Jordan? Just asking for a frizz-in.
The average person only make like $25,000 or $20,000 a year is false. It is an excellent community with good people. We just need a change in leadership.
How is it false if they're going off the taxes that people have paid that stay there, ma'am? They didn't just come up with that average just by looking at folk and guessing. They went off W-2s and taxes paid and shit of that nature to come up with that median income of how much people make. And if you just, that's like, people aren't making that much damn money. Most entry-level jobs where you don't have to have any skills or education pay between the $20,000 and $30,000 a year mark. Them be your fast food jobs and shit of that nature. So that's not false. That's why there's only a slim percentage of people that make six figures, which is just 100,000. And then the million, it gets slimmer. It just is higher up you go. But yeah, most people don't make $50,000 a year, ma'am. That's half of the United States. So just fuck it. Half of the United States doesn't make $50,000 a year.
Yep. That's going to bring them around back. That's going to build this community back up, make it a place that's happy for the people to live at again.
Good morning, succeeding too.
How long did you think about, I need to be in this race. I need to be, I'm that person. Did it take you long to figure that out? Did you say, you know what, I'm running?
Well, actually, some years ago, it just came to me and I was like, you know what, I'm going to run for mayor. And to be honest, I was like, it's going to be either Dolton or Harvey. But I'm like, I'm here in Dolton. And then when all this stuff started to transition, something inside of me said, now it's...
How in the fuck were you going to run for Harvey mayor? Were you living in Harvey? Because you said, well, I'm living in, you said you decided you were going to run for mayor. And you said, I'm going to either do it in Harvey or Dolton, but I'm living in Dolton. So how are you going to run for Harvey mayor? Do they not have a residency requirement? You can live from anywhere and be the mayor of Harvey? Some years ago.
The time.
So why would
if
just
you
not
don't
hearing about you
in here and fight for the people and fight for what's right, who else will do it? So this is why my hat is in
like
this
a
ring.
mean stepmama.
The people. I don't have any ulterior motive. I'm not looking for anything to gain. I will see a community that could be great. I live here. I don't like having to go into other communities and taking my resources to them. I like to be able to go downtown and to shop at a store or to shop at or go to a nail salon or shop at the pet store and keep those resources here in the village.
So why not do it then?
Once you hit a certain age, you're like, hey, it's all about comfort. And why can't we have this? And I shouldn't have to take my resources over to the neighboring suburb when I can have it right here. So I got in this race to build this
How
community.
though? How do you plan on building it back up? How?
What is the name of your party?
It's Rebuilding Dolton.
Rebuilding. Why did you choose to run as an
The Rebuilding Dalton
Because when I
Party.
look at the Democratic and the Republican Party, when I do my research and I look at the characters of a lot of these politicians, I don't want any part of it. You know, I'm a free thinker. I like to think on my own. I don't like to be boxed in. I'm a type of girl that
Why is her edge so wet right here? Is it sweat or is that gel? It's extra wet up in this corner.
thinks outside of the box. You know, don't box me in. There's a lot inside of me, and there's a lot for me to give and offer to the community. So independent is the only way to go. Yeah.
There are a lot of issues that, you know, Lori Lightfoot was hired.
So what was your voting record prior to running for independent on this ballot? Have you ever voted for an independent candidate? I'm just curious. You look like you voted for Barack Obama twice.
By majority trustees to look into a lot of issues that she brought to light. Any of those issues really stick out to you that you think really need to be paid attention to or focused on?
Well, definitely the finances. You know, when you look at the deficit and you look at bills not being paid, you look at the mismanagement of money, that is one of the main things that we truly have to focus on. You have to manage your money. You got to budget your money. You got to, you know, you got to live not beneath your means, but you got to live within your means. So that's one of the main issues is the budget and transparency. You know, I hear a lot of people say transparency, but are you really telling us the truth as far as to what's going on with the village? And honestly, I think not. There's a lot that's really going on that the people really don't even know. And it's important to be transparent. When I do things, I like to sit down and say, look,
I like her fireplace.
This is where we're at. This is what we spent. This is what's coming in.
Very
and this is
demure.
what's going out. And I believe when you have full transparency and you tell the people, then they don't mind getting behind you and rallying with you and being there for you. But you have to really, truly be transparent. You have to. That's the only way it's going to work.
Some other issues that residents have.
I've noticed. Well, I think she doesn't address Tiffany or the other female trustees simply because she's one of those women empowerment people. She don't really say anything about Belcher, Brown, and none of them. She always just talks about Jason. She don't talk about Andrew Holmes. She don't talk about Stan Brown. She just talks about Jason because that's her opponent. He's the man, but she leaves the women alone. I've started to notice. I could be wrong, but she just seems like she just go with Jason and leave everybody else alone. I don't think she's a Tiffany plant because she was still gonna run whether Tiffany was on the ballot or not. Tiffany had enough competition with Jason for her to be trying to have somebody else run against her. I think she's throwing her hat in this race just to see how she'll fare. I think this is her testing to see if she can actually win a race. She knows she ain't gonna win this time, but it's time to make herself visible and put herself in the political ring. In 4 years, she could be trying to run against Jason again. I don't think that, because it would be weird to run for mayor, lose, and then say, well, you know what, let me try to be a trustee first. I've only known her to attend one meeting when she got up and told us she was voting. She says she shouldn't have to go to the suburbs when she lives in the suburbs. Good morning, Kenneth. She just looks mean. She gives me that mean aura.
to me about is village.
Yeah, I know, like how everybody say Tiffany, she's fun loving and she got a great person. The fun exudes off Tiffany, whether you like her or not. She just is always a happy-go-lucky looking motherfucker. This lady here just gives off, I'm always mad. She just angry all day. Just look at it. Urgh. Woman, put a smile on your face. You got money. You a pastor. Smile. I don't think the public has seen you smile ever.
Hall being closed off, you have that little area.
Oh, yeah.
Do your business. And then also, it's going on, several months that the police department hasn't had a police chief.
Yeah, especially with the village. There's days I've had to go take care of business, and I feel like, oh God, I'm in a 4x4 box. Like,
that's Tiffany's fault.
Make this stuff make sense. As far as the police department, we have to get a chief that's going to build the morale of the officers. I've spoken with so many officers.
Not the police department.
Especially with the village child. There's days I've had to go take care of business, and I feel like, oh God, I'm in a 4x4 box. Like,
can you what? Some juice. Hold on, guys. Well, Grayson just said next week I can't do no live by myself. We're gonna have to do a daddy-daughter stream. And I said we're gonna talk about it. And she said how daddy's a loser and Grayson's the greatest. Are you sorry for calling me a big bet?
Last night? You have to apologize to me.
Why I'm apologizing to you? You the one called me a big bet.
Dad, you don't apologize to me.
Whatever, bye. I see you in a few minutes when I'm done.
Yeah.
Did you just fart?
Yeah.
Ew. Put a nasty butt on somewhere. Oh, it's Saturday morning. Oh.
Make this stuff make sense. As far as the police department, we have to get a chief that's going to build the morale of the officers. I've spoken with so many officers, and the morality is so low. And I'm a firm believer when you make it a safe space for them to work, and then you have to build the bridge and close the gap between the residents and the police officers. They have to understand one another. They're mentally so frustrated. And this is one of the things we need to do. We need to make sure we take care of the mental health of our officers, because a lot of them are stressed. And I am a police officer, so I understand it. With my daughter,
you have a mental check with your daughter every month. You sound like a damn prison warden.
You can sit, you can talk about the issues, you can talk about the things that you're dealing with on the job. You get a chance to release, because a lot of these officers, they go out on the street, they're under so much stress. So by the time they get to that person that they're dealing with, they're just ready to offload their frustration. So we have to make sure we
police brutality down in the United States, just all across the United States. Ain't police brutality down? I could be wrong, but I thought there was reform going on there.
Keep the mental health of our officers up to par.
With that in mind, the fire department also, they're working no contract. Again, some of the things you may want to look at when you get in office,
Yes.
but is that something else that you?
Oh yes, most definitely. Because if your fire department, your department, those are the main entities that you want up and running. You want to make sure their pay is correct. Want to make sure days come on with it because they are the
How do you plan on doing
community.
that?
You know, if fire and we don't have firemen. So the police department, the fire department.
Oh my goodness. Then she said firemen's. It's already plural with men. You ain't gotta add the is. If a house then catcheth on the fire. Oh my goodness, Casundra. Casundra, are you okay? Casundra. Casundra. Oh no, hold on. I hit the button one too many times.
That you want up and running, you want to make sure those guys are taken care of. You want to make sure their pay is correct. You want to make sure their 401ks, you know, if the house
catch on a fire, okay, that's the first fuck up. If the house catch on a fire, if it's supposed to just be if a house catches on fire,
they are the heartbeat of the community. You know, if the house catch on a fire and we don't have firemen, we're in bad shape.
Firemen's, y'all. We need firemen's. Call the firemen's.
So the police department, the fire department, those are major entities that must be taken care of.
You know, Lori Lightfoot said, you know, her investigation found these things, these problem areas, but she feels, you know, that this community can get back to good government and can right the ship. Is that what you can do?
Yes. So today, I actually had a meeting with investors. And I have like literally been going hard since I've jumped into this race. And a lot of the investors, they're willing to invest. They're willing to help bring businesses to this community, but they want to make.
So what if you don't win though? What if you don't win? Them investors ain't gonna invest. You can't plug them in with the current sitting mayor.
Sure that they're doing it under the right, has been in office or
they're only willing to work with you. So then their investment pretty much doesn't exist because you're not the mayor and you're not guaranteed to be the motherfucking mayor. And ain't nobody finna vote for you simply because you just said, I've been talking to investors. Investing to do what though? What they gonna open? Look at them. Let's look at them. Corella, then she wearing black. You see, y'all, if braids growing up as kids and things of that nature, who always wore black? And all the cartoons, all the movies and shit of that nature, who always wore black? This lady is having a fucking, and she ain't doing it to be slimming because we didn't seen her in pink jumpsuits and neon green jumpsuits and shit. This lady done got on camera looking like a damn supervillain on purpose with a puffy pirate shirt. She is the supervillain. Y'all better not vote for this woman. No. See, Tiffany Stylist knew better than to ever put her on TV or in public in black, ma'am, unless it was cut with white. So no. You were evil. Evil. Come on, I can't handle the truth.
That's running for office, but they know me, they know of my character. A lot of them have worked with me. They're willing to bet their money on me and help building this community back up. And that's what we need.
Well, why they ain't helping you campaign? Because your campaign didn't look pro. They ain't invested in your literature.
We know, yeah, economics. I mean, it's just like running a household. If you don't have any economics coming in, you can't run the household. So we got to get
Good
investors.
morning, boss ass Linda. Tiffany may be evil, but at least she don't dress the damn part. Casundra is dressed like a straight up evil villain. She got her Cruella de Vil outfit on, her Ursula from Little Mermaid outfit on. She letting y'all know what's up. And this outfit don't make her show. We can't say she wearing it to slim down because them ruffles make her shoulders look bigger. You can't help but to look at the shoulders because that's where the damn ruffles are. She just letting y'all know she's the evil villain in this situation. She is the kingpin. And she got the fireplace.
When you make it attractive, then you start attracting home buyers. And a lot of these homes need to be put back on the tax.
Oh, got you. So the investors you know are going to invest in some homes. They don't give a fuck who under leadership if they can make some money off of it. If the property is cheap and they can make money off of it, they don't care who is in office, ma'am. That shows why you around here talking about what is Dolton becoming and stuff. So you got a plan for your investors to come in and you get some kickbacks when you the mayor on fixing these dilapidated houses that you may be able to sell to them for $1 or $10 and things of that nature. I get it. Now it makes sense why you showing these old ass houses and then you later on the news talking about, yeah, they'll invest in these properties.
Brackets. And that's one of the things I have been doing here in Dolton since 2012. I have been that every house possible, if I can help it, get it rehab, get it sold, get it back on the tax bracket. Because the more homeowners we have, it eases the load for everyone.
It does, but property taxes have increased in this community and all throughout the Southland. And I would think something needs to be addressed there too, because a lot of people can't afford their homes.
Yes, well, I actually, a week ago, talked with the Cook County assessor concerning taxes. Like,
you telling us that you had this conversation with the assessor, but what did he tell you? And you just did this last week, but taxes have been going up every year since, I guess, 2021, Tiffany been saying. You just not having a conversation 4 years later as of last week. Seems like you didn't give a fuck. But what did he tell you though, ma'am?
And okay, we're going to raise taxes. Do you guys take the time out to actually come out and access the homes? Or you just sit behind a desk and just raise the prices? So yes, something definitely has to be done about that.
How do you get people to know who you are? Are you door knocking, or how do people get to know you, Casundra?
I'm a door knocker. I like to go knock on doors. When I came in this neighborhood, I knocked on every door and introduced myself.
Well, these people, when you came in the neighborhood, so when you first moved in, you knocked on the door and introduced yourself to the neighbors. I hate people like that. But people they said they don't want you in their personal space because you said you ain't want people in your personal space. So they don't want you knocking on their doors. The residents of Dolton who you insulted, they said no mas. Don't come knocking. They putting Ring doorbell video footage up of you everywhere. They not fucking with it. But yeah, knock on 20,000 doors, shout it, do your thing. Damn it. Why does it keep doing that?
Hi, I'm Casundra. I'm your neighbor. Let's get to meet. Let's sit and have lunch. I've thrown barbecues. I just, like for the women on the block, I'll throw a tea party. Come on, let me introduce myself so you can get to know me and things of that.
I told y'all she gives off feminist vibes. She ain't got no problem with the women.
Nature. So I'm a door knocker. I'm a people person. I like to go knock on doors, introduce myself. We were out this weekend and so
Another
many people
party
invited
for
us into the house. And I'm like, that's my type of thing. Talk to me. Tell me your issues. Tell me what you got going on. What are your concerns about
whatever Harriet Winslow.
the village? You know, so I'm a door knocker. I got to get, I got to get out there. Internet is perfect. It's, it's fine and good, but it's nothing like that one-on-one contact with the residents.
So social media is okay, but you're more that in-person contact.
Yes.
Because if
You sound like Tiffany.
a Dolton resident says, "Hey, I want to know more about her," what should we tell them?
You should, first of all, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a woman that cares, and I'm just overall a good person. I tell people, get to know me. You get to know me, Regina, you'll be like, oh my God, she is just so cool and down to earth. I mean, I'm the type of person that I will get.
She should have gotten to know you through this 16-minute conversation. And what I've gotten from it, and I don't know you, is you're an evil woman. And I inserted woman for the B word. Something don't sit right with me. You don't sit right with my chakras, my intuition.
Give you the shirt off my back. People will tell you that know me on this block. I have taken in foster kids. I have taken in homeless people. I have let them live in my house. I have adjusted my life to help someone get up on their feet. Those are the type of things that I have done.
So Jason and them then paid water bills for folk and shit. So y'all on the same footing here. How does that make you qualified to run a town, though? And
I have worked in this community. My hands has literally been on 5 houses in this block. This house right here, when our neighbor passed, I bought the house from the son so it wouldn't just not sit, so it can be back on the tax bracket. I was willing to work extra hours, do whatever I had to do.
It was going to be back on the tax bracket whether you bought the motherfucker or not. What do you mean? So it would they still had to pay property taxes on it. So how would it have come off the tax bracket? Somebody would have been getting that bill. So she a real estate
to make sure
mogul.
That this house stayed on the tax bracket.
And you did a lot of the work, all the work. You did some of the physical work as well.
Yeah, I'm a contractor. I did like 99.9% of the work.
I'm that type of girl. You
see me like this, but when it's time to work, you see me with the headband, the construction boots on, you see me with the tool belt on. I get in there and I get the job done.
Cap.
Yeah, and that's what I do.
April 1st is election. You're going to be doing a lot of door knocking up until then.
Yes. Every weekend throughout the week, I'm out. I know Dolton is kind of divided up in like 4 zones. And each zone, each weekend, I'm going out, knocking on doors, passing out flyers, addressing the issues of the people. And I want people to feel safe. I want you to get to know me. Forget about what you hear on social media. Forget about what you see on the internet. Get to know me for who I am. Sit down and have a conversation with me. I'm an open book. I have nothing to hide. Yeah, I'm an open book.
We can't tell because you be going off on your Facebook lives.
My next question, I have to ask you this. The meetings can be a bit wild sometimes. Do you go to the meetings? If so, why or why not?
I go to the meetings, but I'm the type of person, I like to be productive. I don't like my time wasted. Because one thing about time, and I'm getting older, you got to maximize every moment. So when I go to these meetings, and a lot of times I feel like they're a waste of time because you get nothing accomplished. So sometimes it's like, I'd rather have a hammer in my hand, or I'd rather have my chef jacket on. I'd rather be producing, So I'll go to the meetings, but when it's not productive, I can find something else to be doing. Yeah, I'd rather come out and cut the grass of the whole block than to be sitting in a meeting and watching them argue and fight back and forth and point the finger, and at the end of the meeting, nothing gets accomplished.
And then who suffers?
The residents.
Finish this sentence for me. Dolton is
being rebuilt by Casundra, Hopson-Jordan, and Denasha Harris for the Rebuilding Dolton Party. It's going to be rebuilt. That's my goal. I'm going to rebuild this village. And I am that type of mayor. As I told someone the other day, you will see me out there cutting grass. You will see me out there planting flowers. That's the type of mayor.
She think she Tiffany. What does you cutting grass and planting flowers have to do with fixing the motherfucking budget?
Here I am. Listen, behind the desk is good, but I'm the type that, listen, if the neighbor or resident called me and said, I need help with something, I'm that one. I'm in the car. I'm there at the house. I'm getting it done.
That's impossible to do for 20-some thousand residents. You sound like Tiffany, but that's impossible to do.
Because that's just the type of person I am. I'm military. You know, we don't just sit around and we go out in the field and we get it done.
what branch?
Navy.
How many years?
I was in 6 years. I did 4 reserve, and then I finished out, 4 active, and then I finished out with the reserve.
She lied. How you fucked that up?
The person I am. I'm military. You know, we don't just sit around and we go out in the field and we get it done.
What branch?
Navy.
How many years?
I was in 6 years. I did 4 reserve, and then I finished out, 4 active, and then I finished out with the reserve. I was in doing the Gulf War.
Thank you for your service.
You're welcome. So after that Gulf War, I'm like, you know, I love my country, but I love me more. Yeah. No, you're welcome.
Motherfucker, what did the Navy do during the Gulf War? That shit lasted like 18 hours because we bombed the shit out of them. But what the fuck did the shit, man? Look, that lady just told a goddamn lie. That lady just told a goddamn lie. All right, and that's it for Casundra Hopson-Jordan. That's all I get. I had to find this. Well, no, I don't have to find it. I already got it. The Umar Johnson video. I just got to decide whether to go live on it or not. Silas just did an upload about a good 30 minutes to an hour ago. They saw her succeeding too. You should be able to type again. They bad. That's why Regina Walter kept that shit in. The Gulf. Whoa, how old are you, Casundra Hopson-Jordan? But yeah, that fight there was won by airplanes, ma'am. Straight up airplanes. There wasn't no troops on the ground shooting indoors and shit. And you wouldn't have been in danger at all because the Gulf War, the military was sexist as fuck. You would have been on a base passing out lunches and golf balls and tennis balls and shit. Nigga, love me more. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I get. Told you 55. Well, whatever. I don't be remembering. She's just, I don't remember. Till the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. We out. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Bizkit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us a misfit. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the thick bitch. Oh shit, didn't nobody come to see you old, it's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coding. Memphis niggas spit this pimpin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Stay high, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Hop it, cook it, whip it, ship it, till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving pack niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it bunny, don't speak. Pour up, I need some more, nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach, I'm true geek. Walking by myself, but left with 2 freaks. Ooh, we, nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah, baby, this is groovy. You can call me money boy, or you can call me nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2 breathe. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island cause I like my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bust it like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island cause I love my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bust it like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Bizkit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Bizkit.